Hey guys, so today we're going to work on creating a compilation of different dinosaurs. So the first one is our long neck right here. I'm just going in with pipe and flood consistency and just flooding in that, or piping the outline, and then I'm going to flood it in with that same icing. And the cool thing about using these pipeless tipping bags is, the cool thing about using these tipless piping bags is that you can squeeze out any clogs you may have to the side without having to take your tip off and clean it and all of that. So that's what I'm doing whenever I put it to the side. I'm getting the clog out. And now I'm just taking my scribe tool and just filling in all the extra areas so I don't over flood the cookie. After you get your flood down, I'm going to be doing a wet on wet technique. So I'm just shaking it out, filling in the empty spots. And then I'm going to be going in with a blue pipe and flood consistency to do that little belly part. And then I'm going to be going in with a yellow pipe and flood consistency to add some dots to the top of the cookie. So this just gives it a little bit more dimension, and it'll all dry flat and as one layer, which is nice. You could wait for the base layer to dry and then do the dots on top if you want that effect as well. Next, we're going to be working on our TRex cookie, and here I'm doing pipe and flood consistency in a red color. I'm just doing the same thing. I'm outlining it and going in, filling in the base of the dinosaur here. Not going to do too much because, again, I'm going to do a wet on wet technique. And the wet on wet technique, again, is just when you have your flood consistency, and then you're going to put more flood consistency either on top of it or beside of it. In this case, it's going to be beside of it for the belly. So I'm doing a blue belly for this, and then I'm going to go through and finish doing the rest of the dinosaur with the red. So after I do that, I'm going to fill in those empty gaps with my scribe tool, just so we don't overflow it again, because in a minute I'm going to do another wet on wet technique, but this time it's going to be on top of the red already there. So we flood in the empty spots, and then we're going to get our yellow wet on wet, and if you're doing this you can do whatever color you like, and I'm just doing little dots to give it some more character. Finally, our last dinosaur that we're doing is our Stegosaurus. So again, I'm just using a pipe and flood consistency, but this time I'm leaving those horn areas, spike areas empty, because I'm going to go through and do that separately after my base dries, because I want to have the 3D effect for this dinosaur. So I'm going in, flooding in the base of the dinosaur with the yellow, and I'm going to spread all that out, and I'm getting rid of that extra red that got on there, but I'm going to spread all that out, make sure it's every spot is filled, and then I'm going to go on with my wet on wet technique again. Alright, I'm filling that out with my scribe tool, making sure every area is cleaned up, and then I'm going to take my green and I'm going to do some green dots on top using the wet on wet technique, and then I'm going to let that part dry. Finally, the last thing I'm going to do is add in these little scales. I've let my base dry, so that way when I put these on, I don't have to worry about it blending in with the yellow base color. So it'll look separate, and it'll be kind of like, it'll pop out a little bit more, which is the effect I'm going for here.